2 years ago we bought a piece of land in Estonia, on the island Saaremaa in the Baltic Sea, with the intention of living a self-sufficient lifestyle. Since then we have been building up a small productive homestead that could provide us with shelter, water, energy and food. In the end of July, Jonas made a rabbit tractor, a movable cage with a little house for our furry companions, with the intention of moving them around a couple of times a day so they can eat the grass and weeds, whilst fertilizing the earth.
Is dat meestal,
Ja.
dat je die echt zo moet ondersteunen.
This summer was a beautiful time of year, full of good weather, meeting up with friends and family. The pace on the projects on our homestead had slowed down quite a lot in the middle of summer, and I took a little break from filming. The goats have definitely added a lot of energy to the homestead, with their personalities and funny behavior. We had the intention of rotationally grazing them around, but we're not sure if it's doable with goats. For now we closed in the garden as an island and let the goats free range around us, which is good for now. The rabbit tractor is finished and now we are putting our lady together with a male from another bloodline and hope they will like each other. We need some storage for our root vegetables to use throughout the winter time. We bought some big plastic buckets and I dug them in the ground, covering them with a wooden lid with some plastic below and filling them with sawdust. During August, Jonas went out a few times to help someone cutting the grass in his big yard with a scythe. He brought the grass back home and we lay it out to dry. It's a start for collecting hay for our goats in winter time, but we surely need some more extra hay from a local farmer.
Hallo? Hallo?
I started preserving quite a lot of food for winter time, so we also needed some kind of cold storage. I thought it might be a good idea for creating some shelves in our tiny water storage space. It's insulated, stays cool and hopefully won't freeze in the winter time if we insulate the door a bit more. General maintenance in the garden took up plenty of time as well. Now the temperatures are dropping again. Jonas decided to add a door for the greenhouse, so it was finally closed up a bit. Digging potatoes is like treasure hunting. The pink potato breed that carries my name did quite well this year.
Wat doe je met mijn worteltjes? Kom voor nee. Allez, Fouki. Mijn worteltjes.
During the summertime I have been collecting herbs and seeds for drying inside. I did take gardening serious this year, so every empty gap that became available got a second or third sowing to stretch the harvest season. It's the first time in my life I might have been able to grow enough produce, so we can feed ourselves potatoes and vegetables year-round from the garden. So let's see how far we come. But to become more self-sufficient, I would also love to grow as much feed for the animals as possible, which is the plan for next year, by doubling our garden space.
Dat wordt kapot.
In this warm and sunny corner of the garden I started a new digging project for a half-sunken greenhouse next year. The topsoil I used to level the pond. The layer below the topsoil, that is a nice mixture of clay and sand, I can use to mix up with some straw and finish up the outside walls of the house with a smoother finishing layer. We're installing a greywater system here that curves around our future pond. A shallow pit with tubes that have holes in them that spread out the water from our shower and kitchen, filled up with some gravel and with the aim of planting them with cattails that can filter the water, provide wind protection and also give us some edible shoots in springtime to feed to the goats. Last week we felled a tree in preparation for making a dinner table this autumn in our house.
Vertel eens, wat ben je gaan doen?
Dat graven, hè?
Worteltjes, hè?
Ja.
En dat schubje dan ook wel.
Whilst I was putting some big summer squashes in storage, Jonas debarked the tree stump we will be using as a support for our table inside. We will be letting it dry out over the course of a couple of months. Early September presented us already with the first frost damage, as the temperatures at night fell back drastically all of a sudden. It was not too bad, but the pumpkins that were ready with producing got a frostbite and I cleaned them up. Some other plants lost some leaves.
Mommy, wie is dat? Wie is dat?
We're still in the process of closing off the garden with fences or walls of branches, so we also need some gateways. This is important to keep the goats out, that are now free-ranging, and also the deer that would otherwise destroy our cabbages and fruit trees in the wintertime. Jonas put in some effort to create a pretty entrance here. It's like the main entrance to our living area. I hope you all take care of yourselves. Many thanks, and I hope to see you in the next video.